Let's start by looking at how to add information about ourselves using the profile tool. Easiest way to get into the profile tool is to click on the quick links option here, but you can alternatively go through the content tab. In fact, if you click on the profile tool, it automatically takes you under the content tab into the profile option. You notice in here that some information has been pulled in automatically from Moodle. This first name and last name, which is greyed out, is coming from the student's Moodle profile, as has their profile picture, and this introduction here is pulled through from their Moodle profile as well. Let's have a look at some of the other things that students can have on this page. They can enter their student ID as well as a display name. This can be used instead of, or this will be displayed instead of their full name and surname wherever their profile picture and name is listed. Obviously, you have to be careful that students choose appropriate display names, otherwise it would be difficult to actually identify who they are. So some guidance might be required on that. In terms of additional information, if we click on the contact information tab, here we can add a whole range of different levels of detail about ourselves. Again, some information is brought through automatically, the student's MMU email address, and if you're a member of staff, your staff MMU email address will be pulled through automatically from your Moodle account. So we can add stuff in here. For example, we could add the MMU website address. Just correct that there. We could add a postal address, mobile phone number, obviously it's important to stress here that any information that we add at this point is held privately to ourselves. At a later time we can choose whether or not to make that available to other people through portfolio pages, but it is worth giving students guidance relating to what information they do add and how they make that information public, or whether they make that information public or not. Additional information can be added in terms of messaging contact details. So for example, students may be utilizing Skype, so they can add details of their Skype contact details. Under the General tab, we can add a little bit of information about your occupation. So this is obviously a student in the higher education industry. Once we're happy that we've added all of the information that we need, we can click on Save Profile, and if we move back, we can see all of that information has been saved about us. As I said, that information is only available to you as a user at the moment. It hasn't been shared with anybody. Another thing that we might want to do underneath the content tab is change profile pictures, or to add additional profile pictures. That's quite easy to do. On the profile pictures tab, simply click on the browse button, and that will open up a file manager window. You can navigate to wherever it is that you keep your files. So we've got an additional profile picture here. Click on open, give it a title, and click on upload, and that is now there to be to provide an option for the students in terms of which profile picture they use. They can have up to 5 profile pictures, and you can utilize these in different pages for different purposes. So it's a useful little optional tool there. We'll stick with the original profile option here for now, but we could quite easily set the default profile picture and and if we then return to our profile and refresh the page, notice that the profile picture is now being updated. Again, we'll click on save just to make sure that that's done. I mentioned earlier that the information that we've just added is private to the user. If we view the profile page as it appears to other users, we can do that by clicking on our profile icon. This will show you your profile page as it currently appears to other users in Mahara, and it's kept to a basic minimum. At a later date we'll look at in more detail at how to edit pages in Mahara, but I'll show you a quick demonstration now that's not covered in the written guide, but this will give you a little idea as to how to do this. So we click on edit page, and under the profile tool you can choose to add additional information about yourself. So we can pull in profile information, first name, last name, town, Skype username, use a different profile picture, include my email address, click on save, and now all of that information will appear as part of your profile to other users. So if we go in now and have a look at your profile page, that information has been made available. Obviously this is where advice is required for students, in that it's really important that they don't make too much personal information available to everybody through their profile page.